Hey everyone, welcome, I'm MisterBo, and today's video is going to be what we already know about the Back in Time Grand Prix, and then what changes, what new additions I would like to see in the Back in Time Grand Prix change from the Nitro Tour Grand Prix, which we are currently in and ends in 10 days. It's going to end on July 28th. We don't know when the next Grand Prix is going to start up, but I would assume it's probably going to be around the beginning of August and give us another month to complete all of those challenges and tier up and unlock everything before we get another Grand Prix in October. So this is kind of continuing on from my previous video, which was about the state of online play and what I think needed to be changed and fixed. You guys had some great comments on that video. A lot of you guys agreed, a lot of you guys sort of didn't agree with me, but also felt things needed to be changed. So if you didn't check that out, there'll be a card in the top right hand corner you can go click, or there'll be a link in the description below. I do recommend checking it out and giving me your thoughts on what you think needs to be done with online play at the moment in the game. So before we get into this video, if you do enjoy, be sure to give the like button a big old hug. Feel free to subscribe for more gaming content and coverage, and if you do, also boop that bell icon so you're notified when there's future videos go live. So let's start off with what we know about the next Grand Prix at this current time. We don't know much, but we also do know of some extra things that have been data mined, which I will talk about, but I'll give you guys a warning. So if you don't want to know about any leaks, when we get up to it, I'll tell you guys, hey, there's going to be a leak here that we're going to be talking about, and I'll give you a timestamp so you can skip forward in the video. So we're going to be getting Baby T, we're going to be getting Baby Crash, we're going to be getting Baby Coco. 3 brand new characters. We don't know the stats of these characters. You know, if I was to guess, I would say all the baby characters would be turning, but that wouldn't be kind of very fun. So maybe Baby Crash and Baby Coco have the exact same stats as Crash and Coco, all round and acceleration. Maybe Baby T is turning, but I mentioned this in one of the streams I did over on Twitch. If you're not following, twitch.tv/IamMisterBo, and one of you guys said, why not just make them skins then? Why make a whole new character a baby character if they're going to have the exact same stats as their normal version, which kind of makes sense. So maybe we'll see like Baby Crash be a speed character this time. Baby Coco maybe is an all-round character. That way, if you are a fan of Crash or Coco, but they're not really in your favorite sort of character class, maybe these baby versions will be more to your liking. So I think maybe giving them different stats would definitely be a good thing. Now we also know we're going to be getting a brand new track, Prehistoric Playground. We know it's kind of got a sort of story based around it, and that is Fate Crash has stolen Entropy's scepter and gone back in time and sort of messed and changed with it. So you're in this prehistoric area where a lot of people are sort of influenced by Fate Crash. Hopefully it's a sort of very fun and goofy track. We have had a very small tease of gameplay of the track, and from what we can see, it definitely looks a little bit more exciting than what we saw with Twilight Tour. Not that there was anything wrong with Twilight Tour in terms of it being a track, but when you play it over and over again, it's kind of just a sort of normal, straightforward track, whereas this one looks a little bit more exciting in terms of the layout. Now we also know we're going to be getting at least one brand new kart. We have this sort of futuristic hovercraft looking kart, and I believe this is either from Crash Tag Team Racing or Nitro Kart 2. I'm not 100% sure. I know someone has mentioned it to me before, but this kart has been seen before in the Crash universe. And if we're going off of the previous Grand Prix, we're probably going to be getting 2 extra karts along with this as well. It seems like we're going to be getting 3 karts every Grand Prix, which is a nice addition. And of course, if you missed out on the Champion kart in the Nitro Tour Grand Prix, this is available to get again by reaching the top 5%, though this time it will come with a different decal, probably based around the prehistoric theme. And that is kind of all we know about this Grand Prix at the moment. We're obviously going to be getting new character skins, probably based around going back in time. We also know we're probably getting a load of brand new paints, as well as stickers and maybe decals as well. Kind of the normal stuff you expect, like what we saw with the Nitro Tour Grand Prix. So, warning, for those of you who don't want to know about any spoilers, leaks, we're going to be talking about some stuff to do with this next Grand Prix. So there'll be a timestamp on screen. You can flick forward to that time, and that will make sure you avoid any of these spoilers. Okay? Good. So, there was a data mine that someone did, a very reliable data miner. I believe his name is Beta M, and he dug up a load of future characters coming in future Grand Prix, and there were some characters who seem like they're going to be coming in the next Grand Prix that just haven't been announced yet. So those are Baby Entropy and baby Cortex, because obviously those two have been seen in the franchise before. So that's kind of cool, and that goes back to my previous point of giving these characters different stats. Baby Entropy, maybe instead of being speed this time, is a turning character. The same goes for Cortex. I think that just add a lot more variety to some of these characters. So that is cool to see. Alright, the leak is over. We're not going to talk about any other leaks in this video. So that is kind of everything we currently know that is coming in the next Grand Prix. Again, we don't know when it starts. It's going to be a month long again, probably, but that is kind of all we know. So let's talk about what I'd like to see added into this Grand Prix, what I'd like to see adjusted and changed that we saw in Nitro Tour, which I think could be improved upon. And again, these are all my opinions, but if you guys have different opinions, different things that you think need to be changed that I maybe didn't bring up in this video, or if you think what I'm mentioning is completely fine, let me know in the comments below, because this is a discussion. And again, with my previous video, the state of online, there were some great discussions on that. So the first thing I want to bring up is Nitro Points. Now there's a lot of divide, I think, with Nitro Points. Some people really like how they are at the moment in the game, they don't find a problem, they've hit gold tier, they're all good to go. Some people, on the other hand, aren't that happy with them because, for one, you need to be playing online for some of them, and for people who maybe don't have their subscription service on their platform, they're not able to complete those challenges. It's a little bit grindy to get some of these challenges completed, or you have to be playing as certain characters with certain items to earn the most Nitro Points. Now I'm kind of sat in the middle. I play a fairly decent amount of the game, and I'm just about halfway through gold tier. I should be able to finish it up in the next 10 days and get everything unlocked. But for someone who maybe can only play an hour a day, maybe not even every day, it's probably a pretty big struggle to get most of this stuff unlocked. Now of course, we do know this stuff will eventually be in the pit stop, so if you miss something, you haven't missed it forever, you'll still be able to buy it eventually, but it is nice to be able to unlock the stuff that you were trying to get before it disappears. So I think maybe some of these challenges need to be refreshed. The daily challenges are the same daily challenges every day, and if you're someone like me, I hop onto a game of online, I complete all of them minus the time trial one, probably in a game or two, and I'm done. I don't really focus on any of the other challenges, especially the battle ones. I don't go into battle, so I'm not going to complete those. Some of them require you to be certain characters and do certain things, and I'm fine with those challenges. Obviously, I'll complete them if it's a character that I like playing as, but if it's not, I'm not going to switch character just to complete a challenge, because I'm not really that fussed. However, I do think there does need to be some change for the rate of Nitro Points in certain aspects. So, online play. Now if you're like me, you only really play online. Sometimes I'll hop in, do a time trial just for that daily challenge, but that is about it. You don't earn very much Nitro Points from a game of online, so I'd like to see maybe consecutive races giving you more rewards. So maybe if you do 5 races in a row, you get say like 100 Nitro Points. Maybe not that much because you could probably farm that quite easily, but you get what I mean. Consecutive races giving you a little bit more Nitro Points every time, or maybe just change that to a daily login bonus. We've seen other games do this before, where you log in one day, you get say 25 Nitro Points, you log in 2 days, the next day you get 50 Nitro Points, 75, 100, and maybe if you log in every day for a week, at the end of it, you get say 500 Wumpa coins as a nice little reward. I think something like a daily login bonus would be much appreciated. Now one thing with Nitro Points is the bonus and the extra Nitro Points you get wearing certain gear or playing as certain characters, and I've seen a hell of a lot of posts about how it's all just Amy online. That's starting to change now because obviously a lot of people have started to unlock most of the rewards, so you're seeing more variety in the characters online, but it's still a lot of the Nitro Squad online because a lot of people again are trying to get those extra bonuses. So my suggestion here is give us a random selection of items and characters every day that also have this bonus. We see on the main menu of the game there's a daily star character. For instance, today it was Pura, so why not give Pura the extra bonus of Nitro Points for that one day as well? Maybe switch it up, so maybe today you have Pura you have Dingo Dial, and you have one other character who also have that Nitro bonus, so you don't have to play as the brand new characters in the Grand Prix. Maybe switch up the cart, so one day it's the Cortex cart, you get a 15% increase. Whatever it might be, I think they need to just sort of randomly rotate, maybe just a small selection, but a selection of things that aren't in the Grand Prix that also give you this bonus. Now we don't know if the current Nitro Tour Grand Prix items are going to keep that extra bonus going into the next Grand Prix, or if they're going to lose it, and if they do lose it, then we're kind of in the same problem where everyone's going to be playing as Baby Crash, Baby Coco and Baby T, and using the new cart and the new paint jobs and the new stickers, and everyone's just going to kind of look the same. Now if the Nitro Tour stuff doesn't lose that increased bonus, then obviously that increases the pool of items to get that bonus, and in maybe a few Grand Prix, we won't have this problem at all. But I think even if it's just one character, even if it's just the daily star character, one cart, one set of wheels, one paint job, decal, whatever it might be, give us a little bit of a bonus on some things that aren't with the Grand Prix as well. I think that would be a pretty nice change. Now of course, the other things I'd like to see with this Grand Prix are cup races online. I mentioned this in my previous video, but I really do think they need to get cup races online sooner rather than later, because we just need a little bit more things to do when it comes to online racing. Give us more challenges that can be completed in local arcade for those of you who maybe just can't get online or really hate playing against others online, and then vice versa, give the people who play online only like myself some extra ways to earn Nitro points, whether that's just with consecutive races, or maybe you play an hour of races online and it gives you an extra bonus for having played that hour. Whatever it might be, I think they need to cater a little bit more for both sides. As I mentioned, I think they need to refresh the challenges, give us more variety in the quick challenges, and I think that will definitely go a long way as well. Though I'm not really complaining with the quick challenges because again, they're quick and I get them done in one game. But that is everything we currently know about the Back in Time Grand Prix. That is a change I would like to see to Nitro points and how you can earn Nitro points and get extra Nitro points going into the future Grand Prix. Also, with the amount of items that are coming in with each Grand Prix, maybe add more spots into the pit stop, allow us to have more items on screen at once, or maybe, I don't know, change the pit stop in some way to allow us to purchase more, because for instance, the pit stop at the moment, it has Isabella's motorsport skin and character. I've already bought her, but I could just buy the motorsport skin on its own. We've got the Cabrio cart here, we've got the Musketeer Pura, we've got the classic stripes, we've got white, red and green, Twilight orange, yellow, black and red. Nothing on that screen is anything that I really want to buy. That means I've got to wait 10.5 hours to see if there's anything else I want to buy, or I could simply just start buying things and hope the other things that I want pop up. I think maybe introduce more icons here, or one addition which I could see being pretty cool is, for instance, you have the Twilight orange wheels here, maybe have all of the different Twilight wheels available and I can flick through and just pick the color I want, and maybe then that locks it out until the shop refreshes, but I still have the option of picking which color wheels I want whenever I want. Something like that would be a pretty decent change as well. And maybe you could even do that for characters. So obviously Pura doesn't have any more legendary skins at the moment in game, but when eventually he does, maybe I can flick through Musketeer Pura, whatever the new skin of Pura is going to be, and then I can buy which one of the Pura skins I want, and then again that locks it out, it changes to something different in the shop until the next time Pura comes back into the shop. That's just my ideas for some additions to the pit stop, but again, let me know what you guys think. And that kind of wraps it up for this video. There isn't really much to sort of make content on in Nitro-Fueled at the moment. We're coming to the end of a Grand Prix. If you guys have ideas for new videos and things you'd like to see when we're kind of in the downtime of Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled, like at the moment in terms of content and announcements, obviously probably next week we'll get our first look at some of the stuff in the next Grand Prix when Nitro Tour ends. And also, if you have any ideas for other videos you'd like to see when the new Grand Prix do come out, do let me know in the comments below. And again, give me your thoughts and opinions on this topic, and if you haven't checked out the previous video, definitely check that out. So again, like at the beginning, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give the like button a big old hug. Feel free to subscribe for more gaming content and coverage, and if you do, be sure to also boop that bell icon so you're notified when my future videos go live. But thanks very much for hanging out, and hopefully I'll catch everyone in the next one. Bye bye.